everybody's doing. Uh, Hopefully this is going through right. I'm gonna check my YouTube and make sure, and then I can also chat with you guys. Should be able to. Let me. You guys, if you remember, you know how that rolls. I got to get the YouTube open here. Um, Open YouTube. Here we go. Let's see if I can. We'll clear that. Okay. Well, I want. Here we go. Hey, Shauna, how are you? So good to see you. My gosh, it has been just too long, too long. I hope you're doing okay. I know we talked a little bit back when this crazy virus started, and I know you was dealing with that. So I'm glad to see that you're still here with us. It's really good to see you. It really is. You're one of those that stuck it out with me through the thick and thin. So along with some other ones. So I really appreciate that. So hopefully you're doing okay. I'm guessing things are going good for you. I know you're doing some other stuff on some other channels and stuff, and I think that's cool. And bear with me if I'm not seeing the chat right away. Um, that's awesome. That's awesome. And uh, for maybe any new viewers, Shauna is someone that has that helps me with any type of editing that I need to do, any visual stuff. She's always was always there, willing to do what you could, and that's true teamwork. There was never no debates or, well, yeah, I'll do this, but you got to give me that, or any of that stuff. So anyway, it's really good to see you. So wow, I got a lot to update you guys on. There's been a lot um, that I've been doing with my life, and uh, I must say that for a lot of things that went on and that I went through, um, I think I'm doing pretty good. Um, I have so you guys know that, well, most of you know or knew that I was in college, which I still am in college, but now I've got two different degrees right now, and I'm working on my not last degree, but my degree before I transfer to another college, which would probably be I'm thinking about Purdue. It's a good university. There's a few other ones that I'm thinking about looking into, but that's going to happen in the spring of next year. So, well, the spring of next year will be my final semester at the one college, and then I will be transferring when I go back. So actually, I'll be transferred into a new college um, in the fall of next year, and I'll be working on my bachelor's degree in psychology. I know I talked about it a little bit in the past, whether I was going to stick with the criminal justice or if I was going to do psychology. So I kind of intertwined them together and decided that, not only can I get use out of having my degree in criminal justice, but I can also connect that with psychology and, hopefully change some lives for the better to help those that are, needing help or let's see something here. Um, in criminal justice, obviously, there's several different departments, and one of them departments has got to do with the criminal mind, as far as how a criminal thinks, what makes them think the way that they're thinking, um, what triggers these different emotions that they go through, and I've learned so much, so much. Um, right now, I'm in a couple classes. One of them just an extra class because I had an extra. I could take an extra class that was kind of like uh, a free offer, so I jumped into a poetry class, and that's been a lot of fun. We did a state poet fest, and that was really cool. Got to read some poetry and all that. Let's see. That's great, Shauna. That is awesome. And their truth hurts. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. I've been really busy with college and doing the college thing and just trying to prioritize, get some things straightened up. Um, to better uh, to improve my future and my life and all that. So I kind of stepped away for a little bit. Um, but I never left. I was never, you know, well, he's gone. He ain't coming back. That's never been the case. Um, I enjoy, those of you that know me, I enjoy coming on and just talking and hanging out and seeing everybody's doing. Um, so yeah, let's see. Thank you for that, Shauna. I appreciate it. Message deleted. So I'm guessing we got already. Boy, I tell you, they just don't wait, do they? Um, but that's okay. We'll continue to do it like we always have. Just delete it, and there's definitely going to be no uh, reactions out of me by people leaving uh, immature comments. It's unfortunate that adults can act that way, but that's just the way it is, and I'm not going to pay any attention to it. So, um, Shauna, if people continue to leave foul remarks or just being rude and disrespectful, um, not only can you delete it, but let's just go ahead and just block them out. Um, that's going to be one of the big changes. Is that's the way that's going to be. Um, with me getting back into the lounge and stuff, we'll just block it. Um, and I appreciate you helping out as well, Shauna.
9:09 p.m. Message delete 9:12 p.m. Shauna Bates Masada. I tweeted you out 9:13
Let's see.
p.m. Shauna Bates Masada. No they don't. 9:14 p.m.
Um,
Shauna Bates Masada. What I did. Custom emojis.
yeah. So, and if I'm ever live and you're busy or something, um, Shauna, you can always just throw me a message and let me know, and then, um, you know, if I mean, unless you're busy, but if you're not busy and you got time to throw a message, say, hey, I'm busy right now. I know you like to try to jump in as soon as you can, and I appreciate that because the eyes work a lot quicker than uh, you know than me having to go through and read it and then get rid of it. By the time I do that, there's already been 10 more messages. But anyways, um, what have I been doing? Well, college, like I said, a lot of different internship stuff, uh, and then of course I've been doing what all of us have been doing. Lockdown. Um, Being very cautious and making sure that I try to follow all the little rules that's been put into effect. Unfortunately, not everybody seems to want to follow those rules, but I do. I wear a mask everywhere I go. Um, I'd been talking to somebody about that the other day, and I tried to explain to them that the mask is good to wear, but technically, you're not wearing the mask to keep yourself from getting it. Technically, um, because you can still get it even wearing the mask. Get on your hand and you touch your face, your arm, whatever the case might be. But uh, they do it hoping that the ones that do have it will wear the mask because the mask helps to prevent from spreading it. And I know there's a lot of people that got that confused, and some probably still don't believe that. But that's it's a kind of a reverse psychology thing that they was doing with the mask to get people to wear it. So excuse me while I take a drink here. Oh, that's good. Good Big Red. Yeah, Sean, I'm still doing the Big Red. um, there are some that I've not talked to since, gosh, I don't know. Um, Unfortunately, there's been a few that, which Sean, I mean, you had that conversation that I thought was, more than just a subscriber. I thought there was some that I thought was, real friends, and I've not heard a peep out of them. Um, but it's okay. People move on. People, we all have our life outside of YouTube that we must always put first. And you know, I got caught up into a lot of stuff in the past because I was paying attention to too many things that really was just not important, and it just caused one situation after another, and I'm like, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be the guy that uh, gets involved in rumors or arguments or whatever. So I'm trying to come back with an open mind, and hopefully, kind of come in with a new slate, so to speak. Because there will be no more, me arguing with people or cussing with people or whatever the case might be. Um, Sorry, I was looking at something here. But anyway, so yeah, I'm looking at positive things. I plan on, Shauna, I know you enjoyed the videos when I would do my motivational stuff. I plan on doing that again. There's so much more that I've learned on speaking and delivering messages and all that stuff. So I'm pretty excited for that. I can't wait till I come in and lay down my first motivational video that I've not done for a long time. So let's take a look at the chat, see if we got anybody else in. And I'm looking with the wrong phone. I grabbed my other iPhone. Let me put that guy over there. Okay, what I do with my other phone? Oh, phone. Oh, phone, where did you go? Okay. Um. Let's get my drink out of the way. Not trying to spill my drink and have a big mess. What did I do with my phone? Oh, where? There it is.
That's awesome, John.
All right, here we go. Now I can look at the chat.
91,103. Hello, John.
Oh my gosh, Brandy. Brandy. My gosh. How the heck are you? So good to see you. How are you? How are you, Brandy? My gosh.
9:20 p.m. Shauna Bates Mazzano. Why I just walked away from a lot of Chanel's.
So good to see you guys. It's so good to see you guys. It really is. Um,
Shauna Bates Mazzano. That's awesome. 9:22 p.m. Terry Davis. Hey, John and Chad. 3 exclamation marks. Custom 9:20.
let's see, who do we got here?
Terry Davis. Hey, John and Chad. 3 exclamation marks.
Hey, John. Terry Davis. How's it going, Terry?
9:22 p.m. Shauna Bates Mazzano. Hey, it's Brandy 1000. 9:22 p.m. Brandy 1103. I am doing great, John. How are you?
I'm glad to hear that, Brandy. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing good. I've been really just keeping my nose in the books at college. I'm amazed how far that I've gotten so far. I started college. Can you guys believe it was 2017 when I started college? It was the end of 2017. It was in the fall of 2017. So from that to 2018, and then 2019. So over 2 years, going on 3 years of college. And I think for the time though, it's went pretty good because, like I said, I've already received 2 different degrees. Not counting some of the other stuff that I received, some other smaller degrees for. One was for leadership, the Leadership Academy. I got some credit for that, and Then you got public speaking. I got some credit for that. Um, so, there's all them other little or smaller things that I was doing as well. So that's pretty much what I've been doing is college and work. Um, that's where I've kept you know, my mind on and staying focused with it. So glad that I did. Glad that I did. Um, but gosh, it's good to see the names that I know very well.
Brandy 1103. Hi Shauna. 9:22 p.m. Shauna Bates Mazada. Hi I'm Terry Davis. 9:23 p.m. Donna Price. Hey John. Hey Shauna. Good to see you all. I hope you all are doing well.
Oh my goodness, Donna Price, how are you? Good to see you as well. Good to see. It's good to see the familiar loungers coming in and saying hi. I really appreciate you guys dropping in and saying hello. That means a lot. It really does.
Shauna Bates Mazada. Everyone welcome come on in. 9:24 p.m. Brandy 1103. Hi Donna. 9:24 p.m. Terry Davis. Hey I'm Shauna Bates Mazada. 9:24 p.m. Donna Price. Hey Brandy my dear. 7 exclamation marks.
Okay.
9:24
Sorry, I was reading something, guys.
Brandy
Then
1103.
Brandy.
Hi Terry. 9:24 p.m. Shauna
We
Bates
got some good
Mazada.
people in here tonight.
6 at Donna Price. 9:25 p.m. Terry Davis. Hi Brandy.
Let's
9:25
see.
p.m. Brandy 1103. Good for you, John. So proud of you.
Thank you, Brandy. I appreciate that. I really do. Um, it's funny because when when I first started college, I had the intentions on just sticking it out with strictly criminal justice. And I kind of reevaluated my own situation from a personal level and then to a professional level. And that's how I ended up deciding to do psychology because those of you that know me, you know that I've always been about just trying to help people feel better about who they are and where they are in life and what they're doing. And there's not a better career to match with that other than psychology. Um, if I chose to work in on the legal side of it with psychology, I could do several different areas that I could cover, but um, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, there we go. Um,
9:25 p.m.
so yeah,
Brandy 1103. Good for you. Custom emojis.
but yeah, I just I'd rather do something that I know I can be, that can not only help others, but it's something that I enjoy at the same time. Um, it keeps me motivated, and then I'm keeping others motivated. So that's that's where I'm at with that now. I don't know if you guys remember, I did a video at one point, and I was talking about mindset and exercising the mind and stuff like that. Do you guys remember that speech by chance? I'm not going to give it now, but I will be giving it again at some point, but not tonight. But do you guys remember me doing that? Because I got a story behind it, is why I'm asking. Johnny, you might remember. I don't know if anybody else does or not.
9:28 p.m. Brandy
Yeah, everything's going good, Brandy. She's got a little bit more of a limp in her hip, um, but she is, 10 years old, going on 11. Um, Let me see. Sorry, Brandy, I was looking at. Let me see what you said, Shauna. Yeah, I'll definitely call you either. I'll either call you tonight or not tonight, but tomorrow. So if you got a jet, that's fine. I think Brandy, aren't you one of my admins? I believe. I can't remember. Um, reason I'm asking just if you are. If there's any inappropriate messages, just delete them, block them, and delete them. I don't remember if you're. I was thinking you was one of my admins, wasn't you? Yeah, that's fine, Shawnee. You get you some rest. If you got to go, that's fine. Um, I wanted to come on though mainly to say hi to everyone. It's definitely been a minute, maybe two. um, but yeah, let's see. Let's see. What is auction gonna? Shawnee, you can block that one person. I don't know what they're talking about, but I'm not gonna. Before you leave. Yeah, and again, this time we just ignore it and move on. Not even gonna pay attention to that stuff. I was thinking you was I might have missed your message, Brandy, but I was thinking you was an admin. I can't remember. I don't fully remember, but well, Brandy, if that's ever something that you might be interested in doing, I like to just have a few. That way they can help block the inappropriate messages and stuff like that. So what I'll do is I'm probably going to come live again tomorrow, Brandy, around the same time. So if you want to, jump in tomorrow, I will get you set up as an admin as well if you want the position. Uh, no pressure. I just know that, there might be a time when Shauna can't make it. And it's, I like to have someone that can actually use their eyes, considering that I can't. And they can block that stuff pretty quickly. So I just tell people, when these inappropriate messages come in, just block the message or whatever, and uh, block the person. I think if you block the person, it blocks the message too. I can't remember, but you just have to play around with it if you want that position. Let's see.
1 p.m. Stolen Valor Yukon, 9:33 p.m. Brandy 1103. No, I am not. 9:33 p.m.
Just reading the message real quick.
Bates Mazada. I can make her one real quick.
Yeah, if she's up for that, yeah, absolutely.
9:34 p.m. Brandy 1103. I don't mind helping you out.
That's awesome. Thank you, Brandy. Yeah, Shauna, if you wanna make her one, um, that'd be great. Where she can, you know, help keep messages out of here that don't belong here. Cause, uh, like I said, we're doing things a little different this time. Um, we're going to stay drama free. I'm going to talk about things that deserve to be talked about. You know, the positive side of things, and something else that I've been doing here for a while now. Even talking to uh, quite a few different groups that I'm connected with now that are going through drug. That suffered from drug addiction, and now they're going through the rehabilitation part of it. And so I try to speak with them as much as I can to keep their minds, in a positive place. So I'm doing that as well, and I really enjoy it. I believe that everybody can change, and I believe that uh, when all right, let's see. Okay, there we go.
9:34 p.m. Yolanda Sizemore. G.
Sizemore.
9:36
Don't
p.m.
know that one either.
Brandy 1103. Positive vibes only.
Yep, exactly, Brandy. Exactly. So,
9:36 p.m.
um,
Terry Davis. Good for you, John.
I just, I know there's people out there that believe that, well, someone's done drugs, they're no good, they're worthless, they're not worth, wasting time over. And I've always believed in people changing, but since I've been going through all these different classes and some of these different psychology classes and all that, uh, my mindset has changed, even more than what it was for the better. Because I believe that anybody can definitely change and they can definitely do better in their life if that's what they choose to do. Sometimes, unfortunately, it's not going to matter what we do or what we say or where we go. Some of these people, they will never change. But it's not because they can't. It's the drugs that, eventually the drugs take over. You know, uh, it might not seem like it, but drugs is a monster within itself. And so sometimes you can't help people, but we're going to give it our best to help as many that we can. So that's what I'm talking about.
Chat message custom show make 9:34 p.m. Brandy 1103. I don't mind helping you out.
I really appreciate it, Brandy. You and Shauna both. I really
9:36
appreciate
p.m.
that.
Yolanda Sizemore. G.
Sizemore. Um, gee, what? I'm not sure. You said something a couple times, but I'm not sure what you're referring to. So
9:36 p.m. Brandy 1103. Positive vibes only. Chat met custom emoji. Show latest
oh, here we
message.
go, latest. Sometimes the messages fall behind. I don't know why.
Shauna Bates Mazada. She should be modded.
Okay, so now you should be able to, Brandon. If you're not sure how to do it, you can ask Shauna too, and she can maybe send you a message. But when you see a message that is inappropriate, um, I believe if you right click on it or double left click, one or the other is going to give you the option to remove message, ban, ban. You can ban the person or block them or whatever. I always say just get rid of the message and block them, or block them and then get rid of the message. Um, or Shauna can give you tips on that too.
9:39 p.m. Brandy 1103. No problem, John. 9:40 p.m. Terry Davis. Persevering.
Yeah, Terry.
9:40 p.m. Brandy 1103.
Um,
I know how 'cause I have gone for other people before.
okay, cool, Brandon. Then you've got this. You've got it then. Okay,
Custom
good
emoji.
deal. That's awesome. So let's see. What else have I been doing? My gosh, it seems like I've been gone forever. It's like, come on, there's got to be more, right, John? You've been doing more, haven't you? Um, something else that I've gotten into is aviation, with flying in the Sims, and so with the technology that we have for those of us that are visually impaired, um, we can fly these different aircraft, 777s, 737s, A320s, A350s, the 380s. Uh, the prop planes are cool, but I'd rather fly the bigger jets. So if that's something you guys would like to see sometime, I'd be glad to show you.
App start cursor. Normal cursor.
What was that? Let's see.
Ops 26.1. Start virtual. Start recording. Checkbox not checked. Checked. Stop recording. Not checked. Stopping.
Oh,
Stop streaming. Checkbox checked.
there we go. I thought I unchecked the stream button, but I hit record. I don't want to record. I don't record them because there's really no use to record it because once you get done streaming, the video stays up on YouTube. So I'm like, yeah, we don't need to record.
Chat message. Custom emoji. Show latest
Let's
message.
see.
Show latest message. 9:40 p.m. Brandy 1103. I know how 'cause I have gone for other people. Custom emoji. Not
All
9:40
right.
p.m. Terry Davis. Persevering. 9:40. Custom emoji.
But
9:40
yeah.
p.m.
So
Brandy 1103. Love anything about planes. I love the fly channel on here.
oh yeah, you then I think you'll really enjoy. Maybe I will start sharing. Let me give you go and follow or subscribe to um, BVI Pilots. That's that's one where it's nothing but flying, and there's other blind simmers that fly on that. And I love flying. I absolutely just love it. As a matter of fact, I can show you that if you can see here.
Red circle left bracket right bracket dashboard dash restream news tab dash Google Microsoft Flight Simulator Microsoft Flight Simulator dialog.
Can you can you see can you see the screen there, Brandy? Is it showing the Microsoft Simulator?
Change button alt plus H. Change button alt plus C.
I'll show you all the planes that I can choose from. These are just the ones I got installed too.
Chat 9:42 p.m. Brandy 1103. Love anything of 9:40. Custom 9:44 p.m. Brandy 1103. Yes.
Okay, so here is. I'm just waiting for it to finish loading. And I'll just go through some of the planes that you'll get to see me fly. And I do. It's relaxing.
Select
I
aircraft
really
dialog. Normal
enjoy
cursor.
it.
All.
So I'll go through here and show you the plane. Being I've got someone, you like planes, so that's cool. I can share that with you. Okay, so we got
All. List. Augusta Westland Day 101 RAF 10627.
there's the Augusta. I don't
Augusta
really
Westland Day
fly
100.
that
Augusta Westland Day.
one.
Airbus A318 Mexicana Day.
Now here are the Airbuses. Airbus 318.
Airbus A318 Global. Airbus A319 TAP Portugal 36.
There's the A319s. These are both of those are Airbuses.
Airbus A319 Delta. Airbus A319 Iberia. Airbus A319 Sky. Airbus A319 Virgin. Airbus A320 Air France 76.
There's the A320. I fly that one a lot.
Airbus A320 Ruling 8106. Airbus A320 Delta Airlines 9606. Airbus A320 Air Canada 1.
And then
Airbus A320 LAN Ecuador 1. Airbus A321 Air Busan
there's the
126.
A321. I fly that one. Well, I've not flown the 321 that
Airbus
much.
A321 Austrian. Airbus A321 US. Airbus A321 White 100. Airbus A380-800. Airbus A380. Airbus A380-800. Airbus A321 White. Airbus A321 NEO. Airbus A340-300 SAS Scandinavian. Airbus A340-300 SAS Scandinavian.
A340.
Airbus A350-900 XW.
And then the A350.
Airbus A380-800 Asian Airlines 1.
And the A380. So the A320, the 40, 50, and 80 of the Airbuses I do fly.
Airbus A380-800 Emirates Qual Expo 2020 Qual A6-175-0600.
The one that I'm not flying right now, and I can't wait till we get to fly them because they are really, really high quality payware planes. Let me find one of them. I'll even load it real quick and show you.
Boeing 737-800 NG XTM DT 229-0600. Boeing 737-800 NG XTM DT Windows. Boeing 737-800 NG XTM DT 229-06.
So here is
Boeing 737-800 NG XTM DT Windows 230. Boeing 737-800 WLXL Airways Germany quote tour. Boeing 737-800 WLXL Airways Germany DT. Boeing 737-800 WLXL Airways Germany quote. Boeing 737-800 WL2 Italy. Boeing 737-800 WL2 flight quote Luke's Air quote IFF.
that's the
Boeing
800.
737-800 WLXL Airways Germany. Boeing 737-800 WL Air Berlin. Boeing 737-MAX 8 Air Canada 24606. Boeing 737-MAX 10 Jet Air 204. Boeing 737-MAX 8 Air Canada. Boeing 747-400. Boeing 747-400. Boeing 747-400 Orbit Air.
Okay,
Boeing
so let's just
737
load
200 from
the
255. Boeing 737-800 NG XTM DT House Windows 230 600. Boeing 737-800 NG XTM DT House 229 627.
we'll do
Boeing
the winglets.
737-800 NG X.
And I'm gonna load it in. Now I'm not gonna fly it. I'm just gonna load it and let you see it and let you hear it. I need to really adjust my volume a little bit better so you guys can hear it better. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a minute.
Microsoft Flight Simulator dialog.
But this is the PMDG 737-800.
Dialog. Search airports grouping by airport name : kind edit land.
And you can actually fly
Next.
these planes with a few different sims that they have available. There is FSX, Microsoft FSX for Steam. That's the one I use. There is P3D, also known as Prepare, or Prepare, however it's pronounced. And then they have the newest sim, Microsoft 2020, which is not accessible. It is a little bit, but not enough.
Light feed.
Let's put in Indianapolis.
By city. Search with filters. There are 17 active runway.
I'll just load it on active
Microsoft Flight
runway.
Simulator dialog. Tab control. Free flight dialog. Change. Button alt plus A.
And then hit Alt F. This one I could not fly yet
Dialog. OK button.
because we are still working
Press.
on the program
Dialog. Loading
that
terrain
we
data. Loading terrain
use.
data. Graphic.
And I'll show that to you here in a minute, Brandy, just to give you an understanding of what it is that we use as blind simmers to be able to fly these planes. It's pretty cool stuff. So now it's just loading the scenery and all that stuff, and it does take a minute, but
Microsoft Flight Simulator X.
there it goes. The volume's probably pretty faint. Let me give you a full screen view of it.
Landscape.
Does that give you a better view of the cockpit?
Double tap to
But as you notice, the sound is some pretty high quality sound. Being this one is payware though, it doesn't work with our software all the way yet, but it is being worked on all the time, and we're not far from being able to fly it. And I can't wait because we'll actually be able to access the flight management controls that are on board. And that's the difference between the payware and freeware. Payware, the controls are, you know, through the FMC. With freeware, you're not using the FMC. You're using just the, you know, the program that we have, which is called TFM, Talking Flight Monitor. But if I tried to fly this plane right now, I wouldn't be able to, even with the program. And I'm going to load that real quick and show you.
Landscape.
Let me bring that back down the side for a minute. And let's
Folder
go
view list.
to...
Team viewer. Team top TFM dot talking flight monitor 1877. Normal cursor. Double. Show test user promoted zoom button. Op studio is zoom button. LRM client button. Op studio sim brief down safely remove team button. NVDA button. NVDA button.
Okay,
Microsoft
so
Flight Simulator X. Folder view list. Talking flight monitor 1877. Download index. App start cursor. Normal cursor. App start cursor.
I'm loading TFM.
Normal cursor. Talking
But
flight
the
monitor.
problem
Primary
is
tab control.
TFM
Op 26.1.1
doesn't-
left parent. Microsoft Flight Simulator X. Row 1. Microsoft Flight Simulator X. Landscape.
I think it lets me do a couple things, like I can
0 knots indicated.
I can
Airport
look at
database
my
loaded.
speed. I can look at weather,
Line colon 0 at 0 knots. Just at 0 knots.
which I don't have my weather loaded. I can open up the door with Shift E, I believe.
Door 1 open.
Now, if you notice the sound, I don't know about visually, but you can tell I opened the door with the external sound that you're hearing now. I'll close that.
Door 1 closed.
I believe I can activate the wing leveler.
Flight director active. Wind leveler active.
Yes, I can do that
Wing leveler
too. Auto throttle.
Unknown cursor.
Actually, it did let me activate the auto throttle. It didn't say anything, but it let me. What about autopilot? Well, I hit the autopilot, but it didn't say anything. So, I don't know if it actually activated it. You can hear it clicking if you listen quite close enough. You can hear me hitting it. So, I'll hit autopilot again. And you can hear something clicking, but I don't know if it actually activated the autopilot. You know, just for the heck of it, we're going to try to see if it will. I don't think it will,
Autopilot.
because you have
Land.
to...
Time slash 23 hour. Normal cursor. Folder view list. Talking flight. FS Aero data 20. Flight 1 sounds. FSX active sky. FS meter 3.0. FS Airlines 40. Flight 1 purchase 8. FSDT TSX. FSDT TSX. FSDT live. FSX folder 60. FS tram for MSFS 11.x.
Let me load
Export
FS
cursor.
Tramp. This is
FS
the
Tramp. Normal
program
cursor.
we
Map 1.
use to load our flight plans. Oh, that's the other big difference is with the payware, your flight plan's loaded directly through the plane itself, through the FMC. With freeware, you use a program like this, the FS Tramp.
Screen review. Plan map 2. Top. Plan tools. Tools. Plan. Num lock off. Plan menu item. Add context menu. Open. O.
I'm going to try to load a plan, though, to see what it does. Let's load this kind. That basically is the the flight plan I got takes off from
Next waypoint, colon,
Indianapolis and then lands at Indianapolis. But
Map 2.
I don't know if it'll even let me take off. We're going
Top.
to
Plan
try
tool.
it for
Fine.
the
Sit
fun
goals.
of
1
it.
half. RW. 1 half. Remaining 1 half. 1 half button.
So hopefully
Activate.
I'm not
Dialog. Property.
boring anybody,
List.
but
1 half button pressed. /O line colon. Edit red only kind. 1 half button. list, kind semi, root colon, R, alt, FT colon, total colon semi, kind semi, root colon, R, property page DAWNN105L, property page DAWNN105L, preview, level 2 DAWNN105L106, context menu, sorting associated with flight plan unavailable. Kind line
Okay,
FSX
so
line,
that stuff's already set up.
list, NAT ADF flight plan dash M2 checkbox not checked,
Oh, what I want to do,
M button, flight plan dash M1 checkbox not checked, M
set it
button,
on M1.
flight plan dash M,
I'm going to go to my settings and make
top, plan
sure
tools, plan menu, context, open, save, here's top aircraft, F,
aircraft.
dial, the auto, name colon, combo box collapsed, head alt plus M selected says the C172 SP Skyhawk,
Okay, yeah, it's not the right.
selection removed. D and AVO RJ100 slash DA Jetstream 30 Beechcraft Baron Clip Boeing 737
There we go. We're set for 737.
aircraft dialog altitude colon left bracket FT right bracket rate colon left bracket FT slash min right bracket indicated. The autopilot of the currently loaded simulator aircraft is incompatible or missing. As a replacement, the FS Tram autopilot name colon combo box collapsed. Head alt plus M selected Boeing 730 auto OK cancel help button new button alt save button new button alt plus save button new button help button cancel OK button kind line FSX line no prop line 06
There we go.
property page list prop list ADF flight plan dash M1 checkbox not checked M button flight plan dash M1 checkbox not checked M button nav1 course edit nav2 course edit dialog property page sneak list property list 8 flight M button nav1 nav2 course edit red only 0 nav1 course edit red M button nav1 course nav2 dialog property page sneak colon 40.2 NMKHFY colon
Yes, it's not reading the flight plan.
property page nav1 course edit red M button flight plan dash M1 checkbox checked M button AP altitude colon 2600 feet
Yeah, it's only got me at 2,600 feet.
flight plan dash M1 checkbox checked ADF nav2 nav1 list end dialog sneak property page 1 half button list sneak semi root colon kind semi root colon alt FT colon KHFY semi root property list nav ADF flight plan dash M1 checkbox check M button nav1 course nav2 course dialog property page sneak colon 40.2 NMKHFY colon 380.2 NM toolbar flight plan cruising altitude slash speed checkbox not checked property page sneak colon 40.2 NMKHFY colon 380.2 NM 1 half button
Let's do direct to. It's not letting me get to the
Start
other
bullet points.
boxes that I need.
top plan tools plan menu context open save as clear C toggle window aircraft cruising altitude generate auto route G remove auto route M generate auto route kind line FSX line no prop line 06 February 21st PLN dash FS tramp dialog property page automatic generation of the optimal flight route high dash altitude airways colon radio button not checked low dash altitude airways colon radio button checked waypoint to waypoint colon radio button not checked execute button unavailable times button execute button consider departure procedures checkbox checked consider arrival procedures checkbox checked times button property page raster 501 property page raster list bullet star colon raster 50 list N700 property page nav2 frequency editor ADF frequency flight plan dash M button nav1 course nav2 course dialog property page automatic generation of the optimal flight route high dash altitude airways
All
colon
right, so we're going to try
talk
this
in flight monitor
brand
primary tabs task talk in flight monitor Microsoft flight simulator X
I don't know that it's going to
Landscape.
work, but we're going to try it. What the heck? Might as well, right? Why not?
lands set throttle percent left parent min 0 max 100 right parent end selection
So I'm going
removed
to set my throttle to
talk in flight
50.
monitor primary tabs tab control pages combo box airspeed collapsed Microsoft flight simulator X landscape parking brake on
Undo my brake. Now I'm already getting a message about it. Look at that.
0 box indicated 0 box indicated 0 box indicated parking brake off 5 box indicated
Here we go.
22 knots indicated 26 knots indicated
28 knots,
flaps 0
36 knots, 44 knots, 53 knots, 60 knots,
Come on.
67 knots, 74 knots, 81 knots, 87 knots,
flaps 18
93 knots, 99 knots, 104 knots, 110 knots, 115 knots,
flaps 9
120 knots, 124 knots, 129 knots, 133
Come on, lift up.
knots, 138
Yes, it's not going to lift up. Just ain't going to do it.
Flaps 9.
142 knots, 146 knots, 150 knots, 153 knots,
And there it went.
end flight dialog end flight button
Anyways, that just to show you. I knew it wouldn't fly it, but
9:46 p.m. Brandy 1103. Go check out the flight channel.
Microsoft flight simulator dialog tab control free flight dialog change button alt plus C
Crashes and stuff.
which flight channel are you talking about, Brandy?
talk in flight monitor 01 column 2 talk in flight monitor primary tab
I'm just gonna leave it on that. You're seeing my TFM, the talking flight monitor, but that's okay. Which
App Start cursor. Normal cursor.
Which channel is it? What is it called?
9:46 p.m. Brandy 9:47 p.m. Scammer. Message deleted. 9:47 p.m. Scammer. Message delete. 9:47 p.m. Scammer. Message chat custom emoji. Show
We
messages.
had a spammer going, huh? That's okay.
Custom emojis.
We just blocked you spammers. Go away.
Brandy 1103. That's cool.
But yeah, so, which, like I said, I already knew I wasn't going to be able to fly that one. With that other channel I was telling you about, go to that one and subscribe to it. You'll like it. I do a lot of flights on there. I fly. Matter of fact, I did a flight from Indianapolis to EGLL, which is New England, and that was about a 9-hour flight. I don't usually have time to do the long flights, so most of the time I'll do shorter flights that are like 2-3 hours, 4 hours, something like that. But also fly for. There's a couple of different airlines that I'm signed up to, virtual airlines that I fly for. We also use VATSIM. If you're not familiar with that, VATSIM is basically, that is your ATC, so it allows us to talk to ground control, tower, and it's actual people that are simulating that part of the airport. So we got to request clearance. They'll give us our, altitudes that we need to climb to. Sometimes they'll redirect us to different waypoints. So pretty cool stuff.
Speedway, Indiana, United States. 4.5 nautical miles, 19 degrees, U.S. Eastern Standard Time.
Either way, guys, I wanted to come on, like I said, and say hello to everybody. It's so good to see you guys. I'm so happy that some of you was able to come in and say hello. It's good to know that you still got those that believed in the channel from day one all the way up till now, and that that says something. So again, thank you, Brandy, Shauna. Let's see, there was a few others that came in. Terry Davis. Thank you. It's cool that you dropped in and said hello. So yeah, I appreciate it. And of course you got your normal spammers, which I'm not worried about that, We've got admins to take care of that stuff, and that's just how it goes. So, but anyway, for the most part, in the career side of my life, everything is going really good. I'm definitely happy there. And other stuff I just won't bore you with. I won't talk about. But if you know me, you can message me, and then maybe I will, talk about it then. But anyways, one day at a time. I've came a long ways, and I give myself a pat on the back because, when I left, well, I didn't leave. When I took a break, I, kind of on my own, like give myself encouragement to keep moving forward. That you're gonna make it. You're gonna do okay. Yada yada yada. And so that's what I did, and that's where I'll leave that. Leave it with all positive stuff. So again, anybody that might be new, you are welcome to join us here at the lounge anytime that you wish. We just ask people to keep it respectful, be nice to each other. No reason for the hate. No reason for uh, those that want to try to cause problems or just aggravate. Um, the immaturity just absolutely used to just amaze the heck out of me. But now that I've understood a little more on what motivates people in their mind, I've got a better understanding of it, and I almost feel sorry for those kind of people. But it is what it is. So, but a shout out to all of you that's been supportive to the channel. I really appreciate that. It means a lot. So, thank you guys. I just absolutely appreciate the heck out of you guys.
Microsoft Flight Simulator Ops 26.1.1 Ops 26.
Anyways, I think that'll be it for tonight. I'll probably come back on tomorrow. Same time in the evening. Say hello. See how everybody's doing. I got an email. I don't know it was the weirdest email. Asking me about relationships and my relationship and my relationship with a certain person, and I have no idea how they knew or whatever. It was just a weird email. I'm like, I'm not going to go on YouTube talking about my own relationship because there's not much excitement there. So we'll leave that outside of the channel. I'm not going to bore people. But anyways, subscribe, tap on that subscribe button and join us here. Give us a thumbs up if you will, just to show that you appreciate this video or maybe a different video. I don't know. And share it with share it to your friends. I'm going to get out of here and do some homework. I've got a 10-page, 10 and a half, actually 10 and a half essay that I got to work on. So, got to get that done. Only got a few weeks left. At least for this one class that I'm taking, it's only 8 weeks. So, yeah, so that's that. Brandy, Terry, anyone that's still with us, those of you that are being respectful, I appreciate it. I really do. Means a lot.
Stop streaming checkbox checked.
So,
Audio mix controls window. Stop streaming check. Stop streaming checkbox checked.
you guys have a good day, a good night, and wherever you might be. Hopefully are going good for you. So, anyways,
Stop streaming checkbox checked.
I'm out here, guys. Brandy, I'll be back tomorrow night. If you're going, you want to join and do the admin thing, I'd really appreciate it. Shauna, you too. Well, you're already gone on here for now, but I'm sure you'll watch it later. So, anyways, you guys,
Stop streaming checkbox checked.
so good to be back. And yes, the lounge is back. So until next time, right here on Lounging with John.